Now let's see this. John has a solution which has 60% concentrated H2SO4 and Jack's solution contains 90% water and the rest is H2SO4. They both mix their solutions. The resultant concentration of H2SO4 is 40%. Calculate the ratio in which the solution was mixed. So they are saying that there are two solutions. One solution belongs to John and the other solution belongs to Zach. Now in the John solution they are saying that it is containing 60% concentrated H2SO4. So generally whenever you talk about these liquids, they are going to say that concentration. So what is concentration means is, out of the total liquid 60% is H2SO4. Right? So what it means is, if you assume that the total liquid is 100 liters, out of that 100, 60% is going to be 60 liters is going to be H2SO4, and then remaining is going to be some other liquid. So in general, what is the other liquid here? In order to get that, they have even given us water. So how to find it out? So you can write it like this. See, 40% water and 60% H2SO4 is present in this. Okay. Now these two are mixed so well that even if you take N1 liters from this, out of that N1 liters also 60% of N1 will be H2SO4 and again 40% of that N1 will be water. Okay. Now let's see the next one. Now they are saying that in the next one, Zach's solution 90% is the water. So what does it mean? This one is containing 90% water and so only 10% will be H2SO4. So this is the composition of the liquids, right? Now they are saying that we are going to take some amount of this solution and some amount of this solution. Let us assume that it is in liters. Liters generally, since it is a liquid, we are talking about liters, or even if you go by weight, it is not an issue. So now let us assume that some liters is taken from here and some liters is taken here, and now the final mixture is supposed to contain 40% H2SO4. They are saying that this final mixture, whichever you are going to get, has to contain 40% H2SO4 and 60% water. Right? Now we are supposed to find out what are the values of this. How much is the how many liters should be taken from here and how many liters should be taken from here. If you assume that from here you are going to take N1 liters and from here you are going to take N2 liters, then they are asking us what is the ratio. So N1 is to N2. This is what is asked. Okay. So see this. Calculate the ratio in which solution was mixed. Right. So if you assume that N1 is from here, N2 is from here, N1 is to N2, you have to find it out. Now let us say N1 is taken from here. So how to find it out is, see, overall concentration, the final concentration depends on what is the total amount of H2SO4 present in this. We can solve that way. So if you are taking N1 liters from here, I am just assuming that I am taking N1 liters from there, then how much H2SO4 will I get into this final solution? So only 60% of it will be H2SO4 and 40% of N1 will be water. Therefore the amount of H2SO4 I will get is 60 by 100 of N1 if I am taking N1 liters, plus if I am taking N2 liters from here, what is the H2SO4 I get? 10% only. Therefore from N2 liters I will get only 10 by 100 is the H2SO4. Now what is this? This is the total amount of H2SO4 I'll get into this bottle, right? Now in order to find out the concentration of H2SO4, you are supposed to find out the total amount of H2SO4 divided by total amount of liquid. Now what will be the total liquid present there? I have taken N1 from here and N2 from here. Therefore N1 plus N2 liters. Got it? Now they are saying that this final concentration has to be 40%, right? Which means it is going to be 40 by 100. That is what they are saying. Understood this? So if I take this much from first bottle and this much from second bottle, I am going to get this is the concentration. Now if you see this, it is in the Eligation's formula, right? Where this is the you can compare it to the final average, and you can compare it to the average of one group, and you can compare it to the average of the other group, then it is exactly in the formula where you have seen there in aggregations. Now what do you know in that formula? If it is in this form, then you can say that N1 by N2 equal to, now A2 minus A1. So what is A2 minus A? What is A2? Okay, sorry, A minus A2. So which is nothing but 40 by 100 A minus A2 divided by A1 minus A. So which means 60 by 100 minus 40 by 100. See, I am directly writing it. If you don't know how to do it, you just cross multiply it and get the ratio. I am directly writing it because we have already derived it. Okay. Now what is it going to be? 30 by 20. 30 by 20, which means 3:2. So that is the answer. This is one way of solving it, and the other way of solving it is, if you can see that this is the Allegations formula which we have seen earlier, then you could write it in the diagram form and also do it, right? So how are you going to write the diagram form? Higher average here 60 by 100, and then the overall, the final average here. So what is the final average? 40 by 100, and then the lower average on the other side, so which is 10 by 100. Okay, now find out the difference here and find out the difference here. So if you find out the difference, it is going to be 20. If you find out the difference, it is going to be 30. Therefore N1 here and N2 here. So N1 is to N2 equal to 3:2. Even there you are going to get it. Now instead of taking only H2SO4, you could have even taken water, and you could have done the question, same question, which means here you have 40% water, 90% water, and finally you are supposed to get 60% water, right? Even if you would have taken that, you are going to get the same one, right? So what is the meaning of it? If you take the liquids in any of these ratios, which means 3 liters, 2 liters, or 30 liters, 20 liters, you are going to get the concentration as 60% or 40% H2SO4 finally, right?